stop everything. What you're about to hear might shake your confidence in how AI is built, who sets the rules, and who's about to rewrite the digital order of the world. China has just proposed a new global AI governance body, right at WAIC in Shanghai. This isn't just a tech conference announcement. It's a move so big it could change every job, every device, and every digital law. Details in the next 60 seconds, so stick with me to the end if you want to be smarter than 99% of AI watchers. Could this be the start of an AI Cold War? Or is it finally the era of true global collaboration? I'll break down the facts, the drama, the real-world impact, and the hidden power plays that nobody else is telling you. But before I get into the full story, subscribe now, hit that bell, and join the only channel that tells you what's next, not just what happened. Now, let's pull back the curtain. 1. The Global AI Showdown. The road to the brink. Let's rewind. How did we arrive at this moment? For the last 10 years, AI innovation meant looking west. Silicon Valley, OpenAI, Google, Anthropic, and Meta. They've shaped how AI works, how it's regulated, even how your data is used. Every major breakthrough, from ChatGPT to Gemini to Claude, US-born. But ask yourself, who sets the rules behind the code? Who gets to decide which voices are heard, what's allowed, what's off limits? Until now, a handful of US giants, with Brussels sometimes chiming in. But something else was brewing. While ChatGPT was taking the world by storm, China was quietly building a parallel AI world. Government labs, billion-dollar data centers. Companies like Alibaba, Baidu, DeepSeek, and Qwen, creating models as powerful as anything out west. Here's a fact. By 2025, Chinese LLMs were quietly running millions of apps, bots, and business tools in Africa, Asia, and Latin America. Did you know that? Most people didn't. But what about the global south? The rest of the world, Nigeria, Brazil, India, Indonesia, was still left out. They were forced to be consumers, not creators. Their languages, their laws, afterthoughts, if considered at all. Tensions built. And then, on July 26, 2025, China flipped the script. Premier Li Qiang shocked the world at WAIC. He called for a new global AI governance platform. Open to all, run by all, not just another Western club. Cliffhanger. If you think the AI revolution is just about fancy apps, you're missing the real game. But what does China's move actually mean for the future of AI and for you? Find out in part 2. 2. Inside China's proposal, what's really at stake? This isn't another talking shop. China's vision, an international AI cooperation organization. One country, one vote. No more one-sided rulemaking. A place where every nation, rich, poor, big, small, can set the standards for AI safety, ethics, and deployment. Imagine the World Trade Organization, but for artificial intelligence. Real compliance, real consequences. What's on the table? Global rules for AI safety and transparency. Equal access to advanced models, data, and hardware. No more you can't play unless you pay. Protocols for data privacy, local language support, and cross-border sharing. Standards designed by a council, not just CEOs in California. Here's where it gets even wilder. China is leading with open-source AI models, DeepSeek, Qwen 2.5, and more. You're a developer in Lima, Lagos, or Lahore? You can build with the same AI power as Silicon Valley. No expensive API, no waiting for permission. Did you know? The AI hardware market is projected to cross $300 billion by 2027. China's pushing hardware too, like Huawei's Cloud Matrix 384 to break US chip dominance. But here's the twist. China's inviting everyone to the table. Brazil, India, Nigeria, Indonesia, countries with massive populations and unique needs, aren't just invited, they're expected to help write the rules. Pause and think. Would you rather have your country involved in shaping AI's future, or have the same old rules dictated from afar? Is this a bold new world, or the start of Digital Divide 2.0? Next, how does this seismic shift change your life and your business? 3. How does this change your world? Micro-narratives, real impact. This isn't just geopolitics, it's personal. Meet Fatima, a real developer in Nairobi. For years, she dreamed of building an AI-powered health app for rural nurses. Her biggest barriers? US APIs that don't speak Swahili, licensing fees she can't pay, hardware and cloud tools always out of reach. But with open-source Chinese LLMs and cheaper hardware, Fatima launches her app. Within a year, it's saving lives across East Africa. She's not alone. Now imagine thousands of Fatimas worldwide, finally able to compete, create, and solve real problems in their own communities. Did you know in 2025, more than 50% of global AI jobs are outside the classic tech sector? Farmers, teachers, small businesses, all using or building AI. Let's look at a business case. You're a CEO in Brazil selling smart home devices. You need AI in Portuguese, Zulu, and Hindi, not just English or Mandarin. You want to choose between US and Chinese tech stacks based on what works for your customers. You can finally localize, adapt, and compete on your terms. For governments, suddenly leaders in Jakarta or Abuja can demand local language support and fair data use, or take their business elsewhere. For students and families, AI tutors in every language, diagnostics for remote clinics, small businesses automating logistics, marketing, and more. But how does the rest of the world feel about China's bold play? And what does the US have to say? You'll want to see part 4. 4. Global reactions and the battle for the AI future. The global response? Immediate, intense, and divided. US tech giants, OpenAI, Google, Meta, are sounding the alarm. Splitting the AI world makes everyone less safe, says one CEO. Google's DeepMind wants urgent talks. 2 sets of rules, 2 realities, dangerous for all. Chinese tech leaders like Alibaba's chief scientist, they're celebrating. This is how you democratize AI. Make it a global good, not a luxury for the few. And the global south, India, Nigeria, Brazil, Indonesia, are stepping up. Finally, they see a seat at the AI table. Pause. The African Union put it bluntly. For too long, AI has been done to us, not with us. Now we help write the rules. Experts are split. Some predict a golden age of innovation and reduced bias. Others fear a race to the bottom, where the fastest, cheapest AI wins, even if it's less safe. Did you know, as of this year, 4% of all AI news headlines are about the Splinternet and fears of digital fragmentation? Businesses, Western giants might have to open up their models, license differently, or face losing market share. Startups could struggle or boom if they ride the open source wave. And what about Fatima? If the world splits, she'll have to juggle 2 versions of her app. But if AI blocks cooperate, she might help set the standard for global health tech. Will the world choose cooperation, competition, or chaos? Up next, the fork in the road and what you can do about it. If you're still watching, subscribe now. We're just getting to the heart of the story. 5. The fork in the road. Which future will you choose? Time for hard truths. Path 1. The world splits into 2 rival AI universes. One, led by US tech, governed by Western rules. The other, powered by China, open source first, new rules. Companies and developers run double stacks. Users get a different internet, a different set of tools, depending on where they live. But is this division sustainable? Path 2. Global threats, deepfakes, cyber attacks, rogue AI push nations into collaboration. We see new treaties, international watchdogs, maybe even an AI Interpol. Problems get solved together, or not at all. Path 3. A worldwide innovation explosion. Thanks to open models, the next AI unicorns might come from Brazil, Egypt, or Vietnam. Fatima's app could become the new global standard, but wildcards remain. Weak standards in one block could undermine global safety. AI sanctions become the new tech weapon. Battles over chips and data escalate. Did you know that in 2025, the biggest AI hiring surge isn't in big tech, but in healthcare, education, and the public sector? Let's check in on Fatima one last time. From a solo coder in Nairobi to a voice in shaping the global rules, she's the face of the new AI order. Cliffhanger and CTA. Which future do you want? Comment below. Would you trust your government, a global council, or tech CEOs to write the rules of AI? Should we accept two digital worlds or fight for one messy but united future? If you want to help decide, subscribe now and join this conversation. Today, you learned about the day AI governance truly went global. Is this the start of a better world, where AI serves the many, not just the powerful? Or the beginning of a split that divides the digital planet for decades? One thing's for sure, change is coming. Fast. If you want to keep up, stay curious, and help shape the future. Subscribe, join our community, and leave your voice in the comments. Want even deeper insights, exclusive analysis, or to join our AI community on Disc? Check the description for the link and sign up for our free newsletter below. Thanks for watching. Stay bold, stay informed. Because in the world of AI, the only constant is transformation.